How to stop negative thinking, Buddhism secret. Negative thoughts can feel like an endless storm, constantly filling our minds with doubt, fear, and worry. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we get trapped in a cycle of overthinking, assuming the worst and feeling stuck in our own minds. But what if there was a way to break free? What if we could train our minds to think differently? Today, let's dive into a powerful story that will teach us how to stop negative thinking and take control of our minds. Arjun was a young man who always felt weighed down by negativity. No matter what he did, his mind kept whispering things like, "You're not good enough. What if something goes wrong? Your life will never change." Even when something good happened, his mind found a way to ruin it. If he got a promotion, he'd think, "What if I fail in my new role?" If he met a kind person, he'd wonder, "What if they don't really like me?" One day, feeling completely exhausted by his own thoughts, Arjun decided to seek help. He had heard of a wise monk who lived in the mountains, a man known for his deep wisdom and peace of mind. Hoping to find some answers, Arjun traveled to meet him. After a long journey, he reached the monk's hut and poured out all his worries. "No matter how hard I try, I can't stop thinking negatively," Arjun admitted. "It's like my own mind is my worst enemy." The monk listened patiently, then stood up and handed Arjun a small cup of water. He took a pinch of salt and dropped it into the cup. "Drink this," he instructed. Arjun hesitated but took a sip. The moment the salty water touched his tongue, he winced and spat it out. "It's too salty," he complained. The monk smiled but said nothing. Instead, he led Arjun to a nearby lake. The sun was setting, and the water reflected the golden sky. The monk sprinkled the same amount of salt into the vast lake and asked Arjun to drink from it. Arjun bent down, cupped his hands, and took a sip. This time, the water was fresh and pure. "Did you notice?" the monk asked. The amount of salt didn't change. But when placed in a small cup, the water became undrinkable. When mixed in the vast lake, the salt lost its bitterness. Arjun frowned, not fully understanding. "What does this have to do with my negative thoughts?" The monk explained, "Your negative thoughts are like the salt. If your mind is small, those thoughts overpower you, just like the salt in the cup. But if you expand your mind, those same thoughts lose their power, just like the salt in the lake." Arjun sat in silence, letting the lesson sink in. He realized that the problem wasn't the negative thoughts themselves, it was how much space he gave them in his mind. If he focused only on his worries, they consumed him. But if he expanded his thinking, focusing on the bigger picture, his dreams, his blessings, his potential, the negativity would become insignificant. At that moment, Arjun made a promise to himself. He would stop letting his mind be a small cup of water. He would turn it into a vast, limitless lake. Just like Arjun, you too can stop negative thinking by expanding your mind and shifting your focus toward positivity. Instead of fighting every bad thought, train your mind to be so vast that negativity loses its power over you. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Hit subscribe for more life-changing stories and wisdom. Thank you.